Good morning. So as I moved this morning, so welcome back. Oh, so welcome back or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. This is day 2 of Shine. As I moved this morning, as I did the different things with the different equipment we have, it really reminded me of Earth last year. So March last year was Earth, and we had the little stones. That was so sweet. And then I started realizing that it was like Move, where we swung our legs for the month back in, I'm going to say June. And then it really reminded me also of Glide, when we had the weights and we glided. So today's equipment, you will need something to slide with, your 2 tins or 2 weights, and then the bag of sugar, the heavier weight, 1 kilo. And somebody was saying that if you're on a carpet, then a Ziploc bag will work really well if you put your hand in it. So great. So come stand on your mat. So just standing on your mat, settling into your feet, and just feel that your feet are steady on the floor and that you're pushing your feet a little bit down. So find your principle. So push your feet into the floor, have a sense of connection into your legs, really settle into the weight of your pelvis, lengthen through your spine, and widen and drop down through your arms. And then softening your knees, begin to roll down through your spine. And then slowly rolling up. And when your hands are near your thighs, roll wide with your arms and reach up. Nice. Arms drop down and then rounding down, rolling down, rounding down. Come all the way down. And then slowly, steadily rolling up, arms reach wide, palms come together. Nice. One more time. Slowly rolling down. And then rolling all the way up. Reaching wide, palms come together. And bring your arms down. Nice. So grab your 2 little weights. So I'm going to go a little bit heavier with my weights today. So either 2 tins of tomatoes or something like that. And then standing on your mat, or off your mat actually, bend both elbows, and then just glide your right foot forward and backwards. And I'm finding the principles of standing in the left leg. So my left foot is really steady. And as I slide my foot back, I let my torso move in the opposite direction. So as my foot goes back, my torso turns towards the left. As my foot goes forward, my torso turns towards the right. And then exaggerate the movement of your arms. So my elbows are gliding forward and backwards a little bit more. And I'm trying to stay as tall as I can through my body as I do this. Nice. And now begin to reach your arm forward as your arm comes forward. Nice. Other side. Left foot. Just start by turning your torso from side to side. And then begin to exaggerate the elbow movement. Standing really tall. Have a sense the top of your head reaching. And then begin to reach with your arm forward. Nice. Cool. So, I haven't quite worked out where to stand with all this movement. So standing, and then bring your right foot over towards the left in front of you. And then bring your right foot behind you as far to the left as you can behind. Nice. Right foot in front. And what do you do with your arms and your torso to help that movement happen more? What do you do? Like really feel that your arms and the weights in your arms are helping you glide your foot a little bit further. Nice. Try the other side. Left foot in front, left foot behind, in front, behind, in front. Nice, one more time. Behind. Cool. So all your weight on your right foot, right elbow is bent, and then reach your right hand up and lift the left leg up and reach your left arm out to the side. Come back. Reach your right arm up, left leg, left arm out to the side, and then back. Nice. And up. So as I do this, I have this really amazing sense of the right side of my rib cage. It's really nice. Boop. One more time and hold it. Nice. Other side. Left side goes up. Right arm, right leg out to the side. Back. Up. So leaning upwards into that left arm. One more time and hold it. Nice. Coming down, drop your weights. And just roll down through your spine again, all the way down. And when you're all the way down, just pause there, bend your knees, drop your head. Rest your belly on your thighs. So I was really thinking loads yesterday about what gets in the way of shining. You know, what inhibits or restricts or prevents or makes me doubt. All these amazing, yeah, it was really such a great contemplation. Drop your head even more. Just settle in. Nice. And then roll all the way up. Cool. So come to the front of your mat on your hands and knees and have your slidey thing. And so both hands are really close to the front of your mat, and then bring your right hand a little bit forward so that your hand is on your slidey thing. And then slide all the way back towards the right foot as far as you can. And then glide all the way over towards the left as far as you can. So it's like I'm just gliding around my mat, back, or back. Can your head and neck help you go a bit further? What would you do to draw back? Like if you draw lower to the floor, can you go back further? Nice, change hands. I have a very shiny floor this month. So left hand on your slidey thing, back on the left, as far back as you can go, and then to the right. Left. Right. Listening to your shoulders, you know, this is complex movements. One more time, back. What's your neck doing? Back. Nice. So, yes. So now I'm going to be, so come so that your knees are still on your mat and your hands are off your mat. Bring your slidey thing over towards the right side and put your foot on your slidey thing. And so here, I'm at a 90-degree angle, so bring your leg straight out to the side. So I'm at a 90-degree angle to my leg. To make it easier, if I have a lot of tightness in my leg, I'm going to walk my torso over towards the left more, and that gives me more space to work in. Whereas if you're square to the front with your right leg straight out to the side, then that's stronger. Okay? So just slide your leg in and out. And notice, can you get your foot so that it comes towards the midline or not? In, out, in, out, in. And as I draw my knee in, I have to really scoop my belly and round my back. So notice that. Scoop your belly round your back. Nice. And then sweep your foot forward towards your right hand and then back. So you're just doing from 12 until 3. 12 until 3. And then you're going to try and make a circle in that 12 until 3 space. It's more like I feel like it's like a quarter of a cake that I'm making. So I go circle, square, circle, square, change direction, circle, square, other side. So left foot straight out to the side. Again, if you walk your torso over towards the right, you'll have more space to move and it's not as much your flexibility. If you're square to the front, then it is. In and out. And again, as you draw your leg so that your foot is beneath you or close to beneath you, how do you round and arch your back? How do you really use your spine to make space? Nice, circle. Oh, maybe just swing it forward and backward first. Forward, backwards, forward, backwards, and then circle into the quarter of a pie. And then circle in the other direction. Just imagine what we'll be doing after 28 days with these things. Come sit on your mat and have your weights handy. Nice. So again, you're going to either have 2 little tins, your wrist weights, or you're going to have some kind of weights that suit you. Bring your feet wide. Nice. Grab your 2 little weights in your hands. And then just turn your torso towards the right. And then lengthen the left arm out. And then turn your torso towards the left. And lengthen your right arm out. And listen, like we did in glide, that it's not about hurting your body. It's about listening to how you do it. And so there's 2 different ways. Hold on, we'll break this down a little bit. So one way is that we turn and then we just lengthen our arm. Okay? Turn and lengthen our arm. And that's actually the harder way. The other way is as you turn, your arm begins to lengthen. And that way then you're accommodating, you're actually less twisted, but your arm is appropriately supported by your torso. So twisting and reach together, twisting and reach together, twisting and reach. Nice, one more time. Reach towards your feet. And as you go, let yourself dropping and reaching together. And it's not about getting somewhere, it's about how does my body do this? How do I hear the range of what I'm doing? Nice. And now up and down. So reach your right arm up. Bring it down. Left arm up. And draw your opposite elbow down as your arm goes up. Listening to the whole of this movement. So there's a spinal movement. There's a strength movement. There's an arm movement. It's all kinds of everything. One more time each side. Super cool. Great. Drop your things down and come lie on your back. And have your sugar bag, your 1 kilo weight handy. And just land on the floor. And so knees are bent, feet are flat on the floor. And just as an experiment, you're going to try and sit up from here. So reach your arms up towards. So bend your elbows first, and then fling your arms up and try and follow your arms into a seated position. Wait, yeah. So I find that really hard. My feet lift off the floor. Come all the way down. Try it again. Bend your elbows and hiya! Channel your inner Miss Piggy. Again, my feet lifted off the floor. So grab your 1 kilo weight. And we're going to try and do the same thing with it, okay? So bend your elbows and then hiya. And as soon as I have the weight, I'm much more able to roll up and down. I just feel that. How do you travel up and down following the weight? So if I slow it down, it actually works much more connectedly. So you're following the weight, sitting up, and then rolling down. One more time, sitting up. And rolling down. Nice. Drop your knees from side to side. Good job. And just feel that through your belly, through your hips. Nice. One more time, come to sit up. So reaching through your arms, coming up to sit. Sitting up tall, find your sit bones, maybe rock a little bit from side to side. Bend your elbows. And then bring your weight down towards the right. Back to center. And then weight down towards the left. And always, every time we go to do a movement, the first few times are, what happens in my body as I do this? What happens in me as I do this? As always, maybe you're doing all these movements without the weights because you're listening to your shoulders and your spine and you're saying, there's enough going on without the weights. The sitting up from lying down will be much, much harder though without the weights, but you can decide that you just skip that bit. Nice, come back to center. Reach your arms upwards, sitting really tall, pushing your chest and your belly towards your thighs. Draw them down, and then again, up. Really pushing deeply into your sit bones. Coming down, reaching up. Last time, pulling down, reaching up. Pause there. Long through your spine. Belly is moving towards your thighs. Nice. Bending your elbows. Come lie on the floor, drop your weight. Lie all the way down on the floor. And draw both knees towards you and just rock from side to side. How interesting. So interesting how there's like seeds of loads of different plants and trees and what we're doing right now. It's like, so many movement possibilities that we're going to be venturing into. Stretch your legs up towards the ceiling. And stretch into your feet deeply. And just feel that sense of, really express a sense of yum through your feet. So I feel my calves are moving. And then create yum in the other direction. Really engaging, stretching, lengthening. Nice. Wrap your arms around the backs of your knees and pull your knees towards you. And just pause there. Nice. And then rock gently from one side to the other side. Nice. Keep holding on to the right leg with your forearm behind your knee. Stretch the left leg long. Bend it up. Stretch the left leg long. My right hand feels like it's in a funny place. I'm like, what are you doing there? It's like stuck in the middle. Interesting. I'm going to hold on. Yeah, I'm going to hold on behind my right thigh with my right hand. My hand feels a bit safer there. Nice, change. Draw the left knee in, squeeze it in, and then let the right leg travel. Really feel the deep of the front of your belly drawing backwards as you lengthen long into your leg. Nice. So the next movement we're going to do, if I remember, we're going to do it every day in class. So bring your fingers beside you. So draw your knees towards your chest, push your fingers into the floor, and your fingers are what I call spiders or muffin. It's where your fingers are standing and you're pushing your fingertips really deeply into the floor. And as you do that, feel something turn on in your belly. So push, and you feel that the sides of your body and the deep of your belly engage in a different way. Nice. Bring your knees directly over your hips. Calves are parallel to the floor, and then push your fingertips deeply into the floor, and then try and draw not your navel, but the part of your belly just above your pubic bone towards the floor behind you. Really stabilize there. Keep pushing into your fingertips. Nice. Lower the left toes to the floor. Lower the right toes to the floor. Left. Right. So you can deepen this by beginning to extend out into a leg, but don't let that don't lose your connection. Deep lower belly is drawing backwards. Fingertips are really connected. You're moving slowly in with awareness of the deep lower belly. Even though it doesn't look like much on the outside, you should be trembling. One more time each side. Drop your feet to the floor, just sway your knees from side to side, and then rest. So just resting there, just stay there. Just pause, catch your breath, let those abdominal muscles settle. Nice, I'm really liking this thing. Shine. Woohoo! So I will see you all tomorrow, bright and early, if some of you are here with me, or sometime in the afternoon, evening, sometime next year. I know it's amazing how there's people back in Move still. I got a message from somebody and say that they stopped back in Move and they've restarted, but they started where they left off, and they're like, I was thinking they're like little steam trains coming up behind us, slowly moving towards us. Like, will they ever catch up, I wonder? So it's €10 for the month. Thank you so much to all of you who contributed yesterday. Really appreciate it. Really, really cool. It makes a big difference that that me and Sinead get paid for this work. So yeah, thanks Sinead as always, and thanks to all of you for turning up and being here. So be well, be awesome, be you, and shine. Like, how do you shine? How do we shine? How do we expand into a greater sense of wellness and safety and resource in our bodies, in ourselves, in our lives, and expand a bit more into shining? Nice. So, ciao, ciao. Adios. Slán go fóill. Bye.